Do you want people to actually listen when you speak? Do you want to walk into any room and instantly own it? Do you want to not overthink what others may be thinking of you? What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and your goals is confidence? And in this video, I'm going to share with you the basic tips that you need to be confident. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to talk about how you can build unbreakable confidence. Firstly, let's ask the question, why is confidence so important? Because you may hear so many people talking about this. People talk about this on YouTube, on social media, in your life, everywhere, that you need confidence. You need confidence to present it. You need confidence to look good. You need confidence for everything. And that is true, because confidence affects every area of your life, whether that be how you think about yourself, how you think about others, what you think others think of you. It affects your relationships, your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others. It affects how you appear, how you hold yourself, how you carry yourself. That affects what opportunities you get in life. It affects literally every area of your life. That is why the fact that you are confident, being confident, is so important, and it is the key to a successful life. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about internal versus external confidence, how you can build internal confidence, why embarrassment is a choice, authenticity, and some common confidence mistakes that you may have already heard. So without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, I want you to understand the difference between external and internal confidence. External confidence is easier to achieve because it basically relies on fake it till you make it. I personally am a believer of the term fake it till you make it, because by embodying the characters of your dream self, by embodying the characters of whoever you'd like to be similar to, you actually start to become that person. And if you are, for example, you have a clear vision about what your dream self does on a daily basis, how she looks, what she is doing, her hobbies, her friends, for example, and you start to embody those characters, you will naturally become her, and then the gap between you and your desired self will close. So these characteristics will become a natural part of you. By external confidence, I also mean ways to appear confident. So for example, if somebody says, have good posture, keep eye contact, smile, that is also external confidence, because external confidence basically means that you want people to believe that you are confident. So for example, when you are thinking about your posture, when you want to keep eye contact, when you fake it till you make it, you are basically trying to appear confident. But our goal is to not just appear confident, but to feel confident on the inside. And by feeling confident in the inside, you embody internal confidence, and that is what will make you truly confident. So what is internal confidence? If you are confident from the inside, you do not need the approval of others. So for example, if you want to post a picture on Instagram, a video on TikTok, on YouTube, you don't have to ask your friends first whether that picture is good of you, whether that video is a great video, because you already know that it is a great video because you have done it. You have so much self-belief that if you decide something that, this will be a successful video, or this is a great picture, I am going to achieve this and that, then nobody can break your confidence, because you believe in yourself so much. You don't need reassurance from others. This is the same with pictures, same with, for example, decisions that you make in life. You do not need reassurance because you believe in yourself so much that decision you make will pay off and will be the way that you have imagined it to, because you will create that life for you, and you do not need others to reassure you. And with internal confidence also comes trusting your decisions. It is such an important factor in your life to not need the approval of others, because when you need the approval of others, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't ask for the opinion of those who you care about. So for example, asking about your family's opinion, asking about teachers, professors' opinion on different topics, that can help you a lot What I'm saying is that you should not need, or you ought to not need, their approval. So if, for example, they say, I wouldn't do this that way, I wouldn't do this way, then do not let their opinion or their view of things stop you. So the goal is to build internal confidence. But how do we do that? We do that by building a portfolio of proof. What do I mean by this? So your limiting beliefs that you probably have because everybody had bad past experiences that caused an insecurity in them, it is natural that you have limiting beliefs. And you want to overcome these limiting beliefs because, for example, there's a belief that you have that I cannot find a good partner in life. Then what will you manifest into your life? Not good partners, because you believe that so much that you are not worthy of a good partner, that you will not manifest a great partner for yourself, but a bad one, and you will keep going down on this road constantly. But if you rewrite that sentence to a positive one, and I've talked about this in my latest video as well, if you rewrite that sentence to a positive one, then the positive effect of that sentence will manifest into your life. And the way to build a portfolio of proof is to literally step out of your comfort zone. Because if you just keep saying that I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot do that, then you will not grow. But if you step out of your comfort zone and you prove your self-doubt wrong, you will build evidence of the entire opposite. So you will build evidence that you are confident. And that is what you want. Because if you have evidence for yourself that you are unshakable and that you are confident, then nobody can take that away from you. So you need to practice consistently stepping out of your comfort zone, because if you do it once, then you can easily fall back into that old pattern, because that old pattern is familiar for your mind, and that new pattern that you are about to create is not familiar yet, so you will obviously feel resistance. But the more you do it, the easier it will become. I feel this in so many areas of my life. So for example, this is the same with making friends. At first, if you are not used to going up to new people, for example, in the beginning, it will feel so scary. But once you've went up to multiple people, it will not be that scary as the first time. And you have built a portfolio of proof for yourself that yes, you can go up to new people and talk to them. Another factor is that you cannot wait for confidence to come to you. It will not come to you. You have to make the decision that you want to be confident, because you are done with doubting yourself. You are done with not stepping out of your comfort zone, and you are done with stopping yourself and not letting yourself get opportunities that you clearly deserve. And by making this conscious decision that you want to be better and that you want to be confident, that is when you will start your confidence journey. Thirdly, embarrassment is a choice. This sentence is so important because it holds so much power. Many people are embarrassed to do this, are embarrassed to do that, because they have a belief that other people will find them cringe, will find them embarrassing. But that is not true. That is only in their head. Embarrassment is a social concept. And the way you can bring this sentence to life is to practice things that you think other people will find embarrassing. And by practicing what you think other people find embarrassing and proving it to yourself that that is not embarrassing at all, you will build unbreakable confidence, because you no longer let the possible opinion of another person describe you. And I want you to also understand that people do not care that much. And the reason I say that much is because, yes, people sometimes care. You may have done something wrong in the past, and I personally had this experience as well, that I made a mistake and people laughed at me. Yes, people are mean, people may laugh at you, but if you think about it more deeply, when they go home, they are not thinking about what you have done wrong. They are thinking about their own problems, they are thinking about what they may have done wrong. They are not thinking about you. So people may momentarily judge you. It is not that deep, and you cannot let that stop you from being yourself and from doing you. And also, if you think that other people are judging you, then you are actually judging yourself. So this has happened to me so many times because I personally used to have such bad posture. And when I was walking somewhere or walking, for example, on a street, I thought that this person has to think that I have a bad posture. And what that meant was that I thought that I have a bad posture, and that other person was probably not even thinking about me. Maybe they didn't even look at me. But I assumed that they were thinking that I have a bad posture. So that basically meant that I thought that I had a bad posture. So when you catch yourself doing this, identify what you think that you are doing wrong and then change that. And that way you can also build your portfolio of proof. You need to get it into your head that the opinion of random people does not matter. And this is the same with vlogging, the same with taking pictures. So for example, I sometimes was scared to take pictures in public because people were walking that way, this way, this way, and me stopping in basically a crowd or in a crowded street to take pictures, for example, in a big city, then that made me anxious. Yes, it did make me anxious, but at the end of the day, people don't care, and people go on with their lives, go on with with what they're doing, and they do not care. The fourth point is authenticity. So authenticity basically means being yourself and letting yourself be you. Now, why is this so important? Many people are not authentic. When you go out, when you go to university, school, work, many people cannot be themselves truly because being one of the white sheep is more comfortable, because people may accept you more if you actually shrink yourself to their liking. But that will not mean that you like yourself, because if you do not let yourself be authentic, then you will not attract the people that are actually aligned with you. Because how would somebody know whether they like you truly or not, or whether they can connect with you or not? How could they feel that if you are not being true to yourself? Because you can only be as true to others as you are true to yourself. And yes, with authenticity and with being yourself may come that people do not like you. Yes, you are not for everybody, but there is such a comfort in that. If you would be for everybody, imagine how many fake friends you would have. And if you are being yourself, you may have only 3-4 friends, or you may have only one friend, but that friend will be a true friend. And one true friend is worth so much more than 50 fake ones. And lastly, a mistake that many people make while trying to be confident. So you need to let go of labeling yourself. What do I mean by this? People tend to put so many labels on themselves, saying that, oh, I'm not good at this, I cannot swim, I cannot do that, I'm not good at presenting, I'm not good at this, I cannot find true friends. And with saying this over and over again, once again, you are manifesting the results of this affirmation. You are only basing these sentences of experiences of the past. You are saying these things. You do not only define your present, but your future as well. So you need to choose labels that uplift you, that affect you in a positive way. So for example, if you say to yourself that I'm not good at presenting, tell yourself that yes, you are good at presenting. Stand in front of a mirror and tell yourself that 3 times. And yes, you may not feel a difference. You won't feel a difference after saying that 3 times. But if you say that every day 3 times and you pair it with stepping out of your comfort zone and experiencing it, you will get a positive result. And you will change that label from I'm not good at this to yes, I am good at this and I can do that. So we came to the end of this video. I'm grateful that you have stayed until the end, and I hope I could share some useful tips with you, and I hope you will achieve unbreakable confidence, because you are worthy of it and you deserve to be confident and to get the life that you want. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.